Hello, tubers. Robert 28, 1979. Out here in the shop. Got the Cup Cadet. It is Sunday, November 23rd, 3:49 in the afternoon. This is the beginning videos of the teardown of this thing. They're put new pistons and rings in it. I've already uploaded the teaser video. It wasn't very long, and I apologize for the abrupt end, but the battery died on my camera. As y'all guys can see, first thing I did was remove the side panels. This one's already been off. I got side panels over there. Then I removed the dust screen, grass screen as you call it, from the radiator in order to get the radiator cap off. Then I took a bucket, or an old antifreeze jug. I have two of them. This is number 2, a filter in it, and right here it's got this little guy plug, which you see it's kind of got used for a pliers, it's broke off, but that's a drain plug for the antifreeze. Went ahead and took it out. It's draining, and it's going to be probably 1.5 gallons of antifreeze in this thing. And the next step in this whole deal is to crawl underneath on the creeper, remove the drain plug, and drain the oil out. Now before I do that, that's what this gas can's for here. I've got a couple of them that the spouts are bad on. Make sure it's clean. I'll put a funnel in it, catch all the oil in there. That way it makes it a lot easier to put the oil back into the motor, because yes, I am reusing this oil. Because as y'all seen from the last videos, the last time I tore this thing down, damn fly, big old sucker too. This thing maybe had 30 minutes runtime on it before we noticed it was going to need pistons, which I knew all along. But the oil's still good, the antifreeze was good, so I'm going to reuse both the oil and the antifreeze. Now, I will let him know when it's done and it's running, to run it for a few hours, drain the oil, replace the oil on this machine. And the oil filter's right here in the back. He's going to need to replace the oil filter as well. To him to do all that. And yes, you will see videos of me doing this, the steps. I will discuss in theory, or in step, how it works, how you do this. To those of you who don't know, or might not be so mechanically inclined, or just looking for an easy way of understanding it. Now once the oil is drained and it's completely out of there, I will start from there. Come to this side, I will remove all these bolts on the exhaust manifold. This exhaust manifold will come loose with the muffler and slides in the pipe right here. That is loose fitting, so it will pop right out. Then I will take the brace off for the alternator. Take the belt off, just leave it on the motor. Lay the alternator over on this hydraulic pipe there, and leave it all on the tractor. This line here is a tack line. Give me a second, get the heater kicking off. Noisy rascal. But like I said, this is the tack line, so I'll leave it in there. And noisy cricket over here hammering nails into a board or something. So I'll leave that attached. Once the muffler's off, I'm gonna leave the hood on this time too. Ain't no sense taking it off. Once that's off and everything's good there, then I'll come back here. Take this hose loose, which is the actual return fuel, which you can see is that piece there is cracked and busted, so it does no good. Reason that's like that is I broke that T the last time I did this job, and I actually need to go see about taking this T out if I can, and just replace all this hose here, a new T here, and new hose down. But get this disconnected, then I'll take this little nut loose, disconnect the glow plug wire. Once that's done, then I'll take all these injector lines loose on the top of the injectors and down here at the pump. take those off completely. Take this hose clamp loose, remove the intake tube here, which you can take this bolt, come on camera, you can take that bolt loose there, and then this little wing nut bolt here, and remove the whole air intake system if you want. Whichever's easier. I just normally take it loose here and fold it over and stick it up here in the front. Then once that's done, that's pretty much everything you're going to really have to detach at the moment, other than the upper radiator hose. You have to take that loose as well. Then you want to take these nuts loose on the top of the valve cover. Make sure you keep the rubbers underneath it, because those are seals. So those are brand new. The valve cover gasket's brand new. The head gasket's new. We're going to reuse all those gaskets. And like I said, there wasn't maybe 30 minutes run time, so that head gasket should still be in good shape. And when I reinstall everything, try to see where it's at here. I may spray just a little bit of this on there. I really don't want to do that one. Yeah, here it is. I'll throw a little high temp gasket maker, just a small thin layer of that on it. That'll help the head gasket seal if there's any imperfections anywhere. It'll help it reseal. But back to this, you want to take the valve cover off. Then you get access to all your head bolts. You got these head bolts here. You got some on the inside. And I can't remember if you got to take the rocker assembly loose or not, but I'll make a video when I get to that stage, depicting everything from there on. But that's just the general gist of it. Because once you do all this top work, you've given your time for your oil to drain and the residual to drip off the bottom end. And I would also, what's the word I'm looking for? Suggest put a piece of cardboard underneath the tractor to catch whatever drips you'll have later. And noises are coming in here. And then when you do that, don't take your oil pan loose just yet. Wrong pocket there. That's right pocket, sorry. Once you get ready to start the bottom work on these little tractors that have front wheel assist, right there, you can't hardly see it, but there is a clip that holds that pin into the front end. You eventually get to the back side to get it loose. There's a bolt holding it. You take it, and the whole pin slides out of this front end. Now you already have to jack the front end of the tractor up to get it to come apart, because you got to slide this whole front end over to the side in order to get that oil pin to come out. And then once you get that done, then you can get right to all your rods and rod bearings and all that good stuff there. Like I said, this is just a free description of what I'm going to do. I will do video processes of the whole thing. And hopefully in the next video I won't have all the ruckus and noise in here. So, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And like I said, I'll take videos all the way through this whole process. So, you don't need this one, it'll hurt you, buddy. Got a little munchkins making a lot of racket. But anyway, this is where I'm at the moment. This is where it's going to be. This is where it's going to go, how it's going to go. Kind of a how-to deal. And it's kind of hard to concentrate when I got all these kids in here making a bunch of racket and doing weird stuff. But anyways, rate my videos, comment, subscribe. Look forward to the next update install, which I'll be doing here pretty shortly. And we'll kind of go from there. And till the next one, y'all take it easy.